Rebecca Robeson, interior designer, businesswoman, and mother. Join me as I take you through my projects, my life, and what keeps me driven to design. It's a brand new year, and I'm off on a brand new project. I'm trusting this itty-bitty plane to take me up in that big blue sky to meet our newest client in Durango, Colorado. But before we go too far, there are a couple of other things I want to share with you. There was this
$100,000 Mercedes G-Wagon spray painted.
Actually, let's start with something a little more lighthearted. My son Scott just moved back to San Diego. He was living in Chicago for 2 years, but he's back and he's, you guessed it,
working for Robeson Design. I am Robeson Design's business manager, head of purchasing, and CEO. Well, Rebecca doesn't really know about the CEO part.
Scott's smart. He's organized, he's dedicated. One problem, he got his mom's shopping dependency.
Look what showed up.
That must be my...
He was in a Santa uniform too.
Did you let him leave? This was not supposed to come till tomorrow. I'm very, very excited about this. I like to stagger my packages. It's thin, just like me.
I know he's going to increase our efficiency and keep this business on track. That is, if he doesn't bankrupt us first.
Yay! It's mail. As Kate said, if the day ends with a Y, there is a package coming for me.
It's exciting having Scott on board. At first I was a little hesitant. I mean, it's Rebecca's son. If the intensity apple doesn't fall far from the tree, we could be in store for some serious turbulence.
I quit! I'm leaving.
All right, back to work. I arrived safely in Durango and was greeted by our client, Cindy.
There you are. Hi.
She's just as good as good people get.
People go, why do you need Rebecca? I'm like, for God's sakes, do you not know who Rebecca is?
What I didn't mention is that her project is in Utah, Bluff, Utah, which is actually a good few hours from the nearest airport.
Hello, we're the guests. You don't know where you're going? If you don't know, we're in serious trouble.
Well, it's actually a good few hours from pretty much everything.
Come back.
I'm thinking, what's the allure? What's captivated our clients so wholly and led them to abandon the modern conveniences of our urban or even suburban cities? Beauty. Nature's beauty, and a business built out of inspiration from this picturesque landscape. Cindy and her husband Amer own the Desert Rose Inn. It's a combination lodge with cabins that accommodates up to 100 people. Over 500,000 people visit the Four Corners and Monument Valley region every year, as individuals, families, even on a bus tour. So what am I doing here? Here's the exciting part. They plan to expand the inn. They're adding not only 16 new rooms, but also a pool, a pavilion, and they've called in yours truly to help.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me to your beautiful lodge. Hey, you
Right
too.
there.
Stop
Right there.
fighting. I've been telling you.
Now this is a Rebecca touch right here. What do you notice? Let me flip the light on.
Symmetry.
Ah, here you go. First thing,
Symmetry.
Cindy said, okay, we're gonna put a mirror right here and we want 2 lights, but they have to be symmetrical. They get your tape measure, they are very symmetrical. Draw a line. You'll see that
Awesome.
it's-
And I see you did it over there too.
I did, you know,
Yeah.
that was a pain to get the, you know, those lights over there.
But worth it.
Yep.
You know what? They've done a really incredible job. Cindy and Amer not only designed and decorated their desert paradise, they also built it. They had significant help, of course, but yeah, they built it.
So it takes a lot to run a hotel, doesn't
It
it?
does.
And will the architecture of the new building look like this?
You know, I'm debating whether we should stick with that or go with metal rating, some design, I don't know, just for maintenance purposes. But if we want
Amer, when you start
keep the
thinking
look,
about things from a maintenance standpoint, it goes.
all right.
Amer's explaining to me that they actually have to oil the entire lodge every year. Tape off all the windows, the whole bit. I might have to give him this one.
Now what's that? Is that the lid on the jacuzzi? It looks very difficult to get off.
It's looking and feeling good. I have a better understanding of where our clients are and what they're trying to achieve. It's time to look in plan view at what they have and where we can take it.
We begin tonight with this latest in a series of smashed and spray-painted cars.
Wednesday night, Scott Robeson and his parents just happened to be outside as their cars were being vandalized for a second night in a row.
We heard bashing of the windows. We both flew through the gate on the side of the house. I chased him over.
Robeson said the vandals jumped into a yellow Dodge Neon similar to this one here.
If you didn't already have a reason to be suspicious of yellow Dodge Neon drivers, which honestly you should be, that and also a Pontiac Aztec. This should never have been made. Now you do.
Subscribe.
Hey, well, I put closed circuit television systems in the entire house. Guess who unplugged it to turn on some Christmas lights? There is a list of cars that should never have been made. Top of my list is a Prius. Ooh. So, if Grayson's taking everybody out to lunch, it looks like I'm walking.